Hi, I'm Jett. I'm at the Blokees booth at New York Toy Fair, and John here is giving me a booth tour. Hi, John.
How's it going, Jett? So a new line for us this year is Minions, the #1 selling animated franchise of all time. We have this first wave of characters here that you see, Bob, Otto, Stuart, and Kevin, and then we will have more products coming out throughout the year.
I'm very tempted to act like I don't know what these are, but that bit would get old really fast, so I'm not gonna. Still, to this day, I have never watched a Despicable Me film or engaged in any way with any minions, memorabilia, or paraphernalia, making this the most involved with a minion I have ever been in my entire life. It's an interesting diversion for Blokees. From boyish action properties straight into something very kiddish in its own way. They're calling it pre-cool, which must make their Ultraman and Transformer stuff present cool, which must make me rapidly approaching post-cool. They're very simplified compared to Blokees' normal fare, with a lower part count and basic build, plus the connectable background scenes that they can occupy. They're so cute they'll have you going bananas! Is that a thing? The pre-cool line continues with Sesame Street, which I've been trying to find ever since I got to New York, but every time I ask a pedestrian if they can tell me how to get to Sesame Street, they look at me like I'm dumb. And I'm not dumb. They're dumb. I'm smart.
So this is one of the lines that's gonna, I think, have a really good crossover between the kid-ult collector and actual true kids of this generation. So as you can see, we have a couple waves of product here. The first wave of product has your Cookie Monster, Abby, Big Bird, and Elmo. And then later this year, we will also be coming out with Oscar, Bert, Ernie, and Count Von Count.
I've never heard this purple man's full name. I've only ever known him as the Count. We're learning so much.
So the first wave will be available later this spring, and the second wave will be right behind it this summer.
Now this is the one that I think my audience is going to be very excited about, because this is their whole genre.
So this line here is Blokees' own intellectual property, our own IP, and it is called Hero Infinity, and it's the story about faith and desire, choices and sacrifices, battles, and heroes rising. And so this is drawing from the vast tapestry of Chinese narratives and lore, and it's a group of individuals whose nature matches that of legendary heroes.
What a fascinating turn for Blokees. An original IP, original characters, original designs, public domain characters from Chinese folklore, yes, but still, at a glance I could have sworn this was a Sentai series or a Kamen Rider series that had never crossed my radar before now. Could we ever expect any media stuff to go along with it? Shows, cartoons, games?
There could definitely be some animation in the future that goes along with Hero Infinity.
People like it, so if you're excited about that, post in the comment, ask for lore.
And now we can slide over into what I would guess that the large majority of your audience is familiar with when it comes to Blokees.
Ah, my bread and butter. Delicious. Ah, the thing that's normal to me, that I know well, yet always enjoy anyway.
So we have our really cool Galaxy version, which is going to be what you're seeing up here on the top shelf. We have 6 waves in the market right now, all based on, original IP from the 80s, based on the new Transformers 1 movie.
Blokees doesn't need to do anything special with their Transformers line. They only need to do more waves of characters that they haven't done yet until they have done all of them, and that would be fine in perpetuity, and yet they innovate still. These are new.
So our brand new line is our Galaxy Defender version. So these are 2-inch figures, and these are also very easy to put together. These are anywhere from 10 to 15 pieces. They still have several points of articulation. This is our first wave of products. We have a second wave coming later this spring as well.
Are the joints on these like the same ball joint scale as the normal Blokees figures?
Yes.
Okay, so if you're a freak, you can still combine these with your regular Blokees figures.
Yeah.
Are the heads the same size, or are the heads new?
The heads are new.
Okay.
Yeah, the heads are new.
Something about these miniature figures is oddly familiar. They're like some kind of fig minis. I like them.
So we have our Action Edition here on the left. These are our larger sets, larger figures. This is probably my favorite category that we have here, our Classic class. This is like a nice blend between our Action Edition and our Galaxy version. So these guys are about 5.5 inches tall, 60 to 80 pieces to put together. And then they also come with the stands that you can display them on, and also the really cool molded different effects for the characters.
Now this!
Yes.
I did not know about this!
So who doesn't love a little Ultraman?
I did not know that Blokees did Ultraman until this very show. Apparently they are highly successful, Blokees' biggest line. They're very popular, specifically in the Chinese market. That kinda lends some context to their original IP, does it not?
And show you the new Blokees line, what we have for 25, and we're going beyond that. I want to thank everybody again. Michael Keenan-Keegan was supposed to be here. He sends his apologies, but he had to bumblebee somewhere else. These are the jokes.
Japanese science fiction franchise, began in the 60s. It's the best-selling line in China for us personally. We have over 14 waves of product, and they are all in this Galaxy version. So that means that they're about 4 inches in height, give or take. They come with different weapons and accessories, and the piece count usually is right around 40 or so.
No big guys yet.
No big guys yet in this one.
I don't think people know Blokees does this.
I don't think so either. We're very much known for Transformers, but you know, Blokees has only been in North America. It's been under a year. So we're still working towards getting the word out and letting people know all the different lines that we have available. Last but certainly not least, Saint Seiya. So
Saint Seiya, a phenomenon that many in the West may not be familiar with, myself included. I don't know enough about it to say a single gosh darn thing, except that it started yaoi, so that's pretty okay in my book.
So Saint Seiya, it is derived from the various constellations the characters adopted as their guardian symbols. 5 mystical warriors sworn to defend the reincarnation of the Olympian goddess Athena. Over 50 million manga sold worldwide. Now that's going to have 9 different characters with a more rare mystery character. It's probably worth stating that all of our lines have some collectability and rarity.
My favorite thing at the entire booth has got to be these, the custom Blokees figures made by fans. Modified, painted, kit bashed, all things that Blokees encourages their fans to do. There's even a special program for it. Listen to John.
We have fans from all over the world that buy our product and do their own designs, colors, painting, different mashups of characters. And again, this is something you're able to do on Blokees.com to sign up to be a part of our Blokees Figures Creator Program.
See, that's very exciting because when I had done my videos for the Blokees Transformers last time, there was nothing in the brief that talked about making your own figures, but I was like, there's obvious potential here. I made some disastrous models of my own. This is cool to see that this is sort of a supported element of the brand.
It absolutely is. So far, we have over 10,000 members of our Blokees Figures Creator Club. It's my pleasure. Thanks for stopping by, Jett. Thank you, everyone, for paying attention all this time and learning a little bit about Blokees and all the exciting things that we have coming.
Go buy them. Tell people to buy Blokees products.
Go buy Blokees.
Go buy Blokees products.
Alright, that's it for the Blokees booth. Thank you to Blokees. Expect so much more content from the fair following this. I'll be making them as fast as I can, so make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss a thing. This is Jett Kuso, and I'll see you next time.